Patients needing help. No, they're not. I enjoy it. And they
yeah.
It. Mouth hurts.
You're my poor dear. Sober's got a bit of a...
I got paracoronitis.
He's got paracoronitis.
I hate paracoronitis.
He needs his wisdom teeth ripped from his skull.
Oh, I do. I haven't had an infection in a year and a half. Got one oat caught in my gum.
One oat.
One oat.
Damn oats.
Oh, it sucks.
I'm sorry, my dear. I am sorry.
Oh,
okay.
We have cool jobs though. I love our jobs.
We have cool jobs.
You
that's what we aim for.
And do beautiful things, and I wiggle people's
I would
stuff
be.
around until it helps it.
I'd be pretty useless at things that bore me.
Alright, tell me about it.
I would be the worst accountant in the world.
Hello, you have ADHD. Do you want to
everyone
be bored
in
ever?
everyone in the chat, please be aware that. Oh God! Thank you, Captain Carrot.
Aww.
For £10. That's wonderful. Thank you.
God is always here to help.
To be honest, this doodle stream is all about mental health.
Oh,
that's why I'm doing this.
Love it. Well, it's helping me as well to have you in the background chatting.
I love it.
Distracting me from my pain.
Should we colour one of these characters?
Cuddle,
yeah, we'll cuddle. Probably the koala is the most cuddleable. Yeah. But we'll maybe colour one. You want to go outside? We go outside soon, eh? Just say the word. Not just one word, maybe, unless you just shout out at me.
What's the opposite?
Opposite? That's not how numbers work. That's not how numbers work.
Really?
Oh, you mean like in angles?
I always forget. Popliteal angle. Do you measure it from the top, bottom?
Is it 250 degrees? I have no idea, my dear.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
How do you measure popliteal angle properly?
I don't know how to measure popliteal angle, my love.
Why does goniometry always make me apply to the goniometry?
I am practicing a little bit on some forms right now. I've been having some anxiety about drawing forms, so I was just like, I need to maybe do some practice, and I do need to also do some ones with reference to expand my little filing cabinet in my head of how things actually look. I see that adorable koala up yonder. Yeah, little koala. We've got koala. We've got sarcastic dude. Guy that I just wanted to draw some fabric. Muscly guy. Muscly but slender guy. That's more like a beast, really. Sad girl. Some very mediocre waves. And now we're drawing just a generic lady. Where should I put her arms? Put them up here. Big old stretch. Stretch. That would bring her shoulder up with the clavicle. Like this. It would stretch all of that out. Like a Roman is that? He does look very Roman. And all of this brings those pectoral muscles up. Like I see a lot of artists, they'll draw the pecs. So let's say, this used to annoy Toba.
Oh god, it still does, because it looks
It
like
still
you've got
happens,
a
yeah.
severe injury.
So this, there's a
a
cheeky little pec, and then you've got the, yeah, then there's the delt, then the bicep, right? All right for you, Mr. Physio?
Yeah, that's good.
Right, and then the problem would be when the delt is here. Can they see that? Yeah, they can. Where they would draw the arm like this, going up, but the delt would still be here. The pec would still be here.
Yeah.
Delt's here, sorry. So that wouldn't happen because your pectoral muscle is actually, its insertion or origin is in the humerus, which is the insertion, isn't it?
It originates.
So the is it the greater? Oh wait, hang on, wait. Is it the greater tuberosity of the humerus?
I'll fucking remember.
Anyway, so instead, so there's be the clavicle, deltoid, and everything, and the, like if the humerus was here, it would be pulled up quite severely to insert underneath that kind of thing. Would you say that's okay? Pulls up.
Yeah, it kind of takes the
Yeah,
it has to move.
It like drags it with it.
It's slightly on stretch overhead, not much, just like comparatively.
I have always anxiety when drawing forms and acts disaster for everyone. Should we do some flipping of this? Actually, let's do it. Let's do some flips and see how horribly deformed all of my characters are. Should we do it? Alright. Start with this one because it's a face. Ready? Ready? Brace for melty face. Boom. Okay, I'm actually quite proud of that. There's not really any melt. That's not too frickin' shabby. Hell yeah. Okay, put him back. Do it this guy. This guy I think has some going on because I very roughly put his face in. Boom. Not too bad again. There's some like things, but as I said, this was very rough. Now this girl. I think this girl's gonna be the worst because I can see issues already, I think, on that right side of her noggin. The flip and pow! Little bit. You see how like this might go a bit here instead. Bye. Soft brush it is. Damn, soft brush messing me up. Boom. Oh, and it's got opacity. That's why it was messing me up. Here we go. I can probably bring her eye in a bit, but it's not too bad. It ain't too bad. So let's finish this lady. She's stretching. I'll pull in. Might have given her too much length on that torso, to be honest. Undo that length. It's fiction, we can do what we want.
Worst gun pain.
We want it to be decisive decisions.
I'm afraid it's starting.
Okay, I gotta. Oh, am I meant to be on the mic?
I don't.
Okay. Tell me if I need to turn it off, okay? Let's do this. One would be open behind the kneecap. Calf goes into foot. Foot. Down. There we go. This one, that knee angle there. I think he was just bringing the dog back. And this goes down there, and you can only see a little bit of this side of the leg. Heel. Boom. Down there. Roughing the big toe, little toes, boom, boom. Take care, Captain Carrot. Use Photoshop or a pad or a mouse. These doodles always clean. I use a Huion tablet, which is very similar to a Wacom. It's just like a cheaper variety. I used to use Wacoms, but I switched brand. Huion H1060p, and I use Photoshop with it. I just usually use just a hard brush with shape and transfer and pressure on, which is like opacity transfer. And yeah, that's pretty much what I use. I'll use different brushes when I feel like it, but a lot of the time I stick to a hard brush, and like varied brushes are very, very useful, especially if it's things like foliage or you want to get an effect that would be very laborious for not much payoff. like loads of leaves and stuff like that, or a lot of fur. If you're wanting to go for more detailed fur, you can recreate brushes for that. But they're also quite there's some value in learning how to create texture and different effects with a hard brush. There is some value in that, I think. But there is definitely no what's it called? Are you okay? You smacked your toe. Oh, you're in the wars today, my dear. She's stretching up. I feel like she'd be sitting down to stretch, but we're just having some fun right here. Her hairdo. Maybe she's even just waving to someone like, "Oh, hey!" And I feel like I could also move this leg to back here, right? I did that and then extended this line. Be like this kind of thing. Give her a bit more gesture. I might do that. Gonna that quad down. Yeah, that's the inside. The back of the struck Nemus. Heel. Ankle there. On here. Skin bunching there. A very weird looking toe. That trying to think of it in a 3D space as you're how do things look in places that you can't see. And then that line of action from her arm all the way through, down that leg, give her a kneecap there. Glute to be affected by that. Let's do that. Skin bunching, gastro important. And very unusual. Though, because I don't mind the old legs, they save the masking rather than deleting. Fun. I think I could go into a bit better. Bit strange. We're all practicing. And hairdo. Long hair. Like this. And might be sync with the rest of it. I have trouble with muscle. You have a good grip. Honestly, still have a lot to learn with anatomy. It is, yeah, about looking at real life, learning. The reason why I named some of them, because the more muscles you learn to name, the more you'll be aware of if they're not there. Sounds strange. Even you could name them whatever you like. Shoulder pad. But if you know that they're supposed to be there, you're gonna not miss them as much. Be able to imagine. But it is all about practice, and you can still get quite well and far with cartoony shaped forms. You draw on. Let me fail and draw in front of me. A little fat pad. Here that leads to the thumb. Will bunch up the closer the thumb is. Bit the wrist, and in medical, like the thing that this area is named in medical terms, snuff box. Isn't that right, Tope? Yeah, or the snuff box. If you move your finger, you bring your thumb close to yourself, you can see it creates a dip, and then there is a fat pad. Then this is kind of loose skin, almost like an accordion. Bring your thumb closer to the rest of your. With your fingers, all of these quite straight. Maybe some bulging where the knuckle is. But if you think when a finger is like this, skin will be stretched over here. But bunched. It's a fact. Same as when you take this, back of it. It'll be bunching as much as it can. Those knuckles. Then this would be more stretch. Advice from still very much not good at drawing. Still things trying to also something that having a mixture, having opposing traits and like visually. For instance, with a leg. Got like a curve, straight, got a curve, straight. Just makes it into the eye. A terrible hand. I think I was. Cool. Not everything is gonna look be bad. Most artists, a lot of artists. For every good picture they put out, there's 20 pictures that they wouldn't show. Or even if they wouldn't show them, they wouldn't bother finishing. I think your mic is cutting out. I didn't mean to. Maybe I'm talking too quiet. Hello, Nuffletuff. So, my mediocre hand, poking that guy in the neck. Here we have so far. How much time has it been? It's been an hour. We've done this so far. Not too bad. For an animal. Or a bear. Bear as homage. My favourite artists. And that was circle. Get that 3D space in. Okay. We'll place a nose where I feel like it might be. Let's put it here. Put that through there. I'm not using any reference, so I'm not going to worry too much about it being a realistic bear right now. This is just to relax. Bring that through there. Bring that a bit more center stage. I think I did that a bit too key for my liking. How it goes, I'll fix it. Big smile, smiley bear. They've got quite pointy edges of their mouths. I think this is almost too boxy. Too boxy, not sure. Something that can make a character that's not human more appealing. You okay there, Tobe? Is giving it more human eyes. And it's a in character design, a good way of making a creature, an alien, something that's supposed to be scary, more scary is not well, it can be used in different ways. So you can give it eyes to something that looks really alien to give it the feeling of intelligence, which can make it seem more dangerous. Or you can make it more alien by removing eyes, and it's the same with like animals. You can give them the feeling of intelligence by adding human-like eyes to them. And in the same notion, you can use that. You can change that, like it's used in Brother Bear, I believe, where they use normal animal eyes, kind of no real irises and pupils, to denote when it's back to the animalistic kind of bear. And that can be used in character design in that way. It was probably cutting out because I was too far away and talking too quietly. Like if I took this, right, this bear thing, dog, whatever this turned into, and I removed the humanistic eyes. And instead make it more kind of like animal kind of thing. No reference, can you tell? Kind of thing. It loses that intelligent feeling. Or at least the perception. That would definitely be melty if I turned it around, I think. Right here. Getting a nice little collage going on. Sketches. Oopsie, spilled juice over myself. Here's a character I'm gonna draw a nice model of him. There's a character I animated last night. It's like an angry bunny. I'm just gonna draw him a bit more because it's very rough. And I remember drawing something like this at university, this character. But I didn't really make him into a model sheet or anything. I think he could be a really funny character if I kind of expanded him into a proper model sheet and animated him, especially like the clip I animated into yesterday was saying I hate this job, and I think if I expanded his design to be like an Easter bunny and he's got like postal service kind of garb on, I think he'd be quite a fun character to animate. Got quite fun shapes to him. Take care, Ryan. Thank you very much for joining me. He's very unimpressed. This bit of the cheek, not the cheek, the kind of snout, muzzle, would push that up as well. I could even take it a bit further by making it so that it pushes that eyelid slightly. You want it to be so that the emotion is nice and clear. As I like including on my characters, those big old ads with the eyebrow would be quite good for using for expression. I could even make him look a bit angrier by baring his teeth slightly. Although it would be like his front two little rabbits. And where would I want the ears? Could do them drooping. Or I could actually, I think having them kind of quite small. This potentially. I like might be quite good. Although his shape, he has quite funky shape language. Might try and keep here. That. Reminds me of years ago. Piece and piece. Which muscles make it? Yeah, with animation and characters, you want to convey that idea quickly. And sometimes it can be just simplifying it a lot. So let's say I simple angry would be like kind of thing, and the same would go for a character, right? So you don't want to muddy the emotion with too much detail that might confuse the viewer. So if I make sure they've got this and I really push it, right? They've got the nose here. A bit simplified in terms of the character, but it's just to illustrate a point. And that would come down a bit because the jaw would hinge because his mouth's open. Boom, boom. Kind of thing. Still, really, these same elements. Inverted. That. And this one's a bit more kind of a calm but pissed off. I think I'll simplify that and just keep it there. I'm quite dark. Here. Here. Design his body. I'm over here. Doing quite a lot here. Let's draw a kid. So with a kid, the proportions would be different in the sense that you want a bigger head compared to the body, and also the proportion of like roundness to like the chin and cheeks. You want to make that forehead really big, like an adult male, for instance. You might want that. Be like that, with a bit more equidistant, whereas the kid would be like pew, pew, pew. You see? Also with a lot of, for instance, Disney female characters, this is a bit more than the child, but they do tend to try and keep this area still quite small. So I'm going to make it kind of a proud kid. Puff their chest up. Maybe hold their hands behind their back.
Digital stethoscope for doing online stuff to teach people in show.
That would be so fun.
But they cost like, just a microphone and a steth.
Tips. And then
it's like 280 quid.
Knee. I think they're trying to be good. They're trying to be a good kid. They're like looking up, just like, I'm so innocent.
What are you drawing?
Little kid. And they might have really small feet. Little small feet. Like, I might even make those legs shorter than that. So maybe it's kind of like maybe they're actually saluting something. Maybe up here. Here. This. Maybe they're just holding that by their sides. Maybe not saluting. I don't know. What should I do? What should I do? I'm literally acting in front of the thing. I think holding their hands behind their back might be fine. They'd pull them shoulders nice and yeah, I think they'd be quite uptight. They're trying to seem good. Maybe in a little school outfit. Can make their legs kind of skinny. Maybe they've got. Maybe they're in the little cadets and they're trying to stand up strong. Being like, yes, sir. I'm fine. Don't put me in detention. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, they're hiding a prank and they're like, I didn't do it. In that case, maybe they're looking away to the side. Just like, okay. Hey there, Ren. Yeah, we'll go over in a minute then.
I'm gonna do a few bits and bobs.
I think I will do. That's saluting. Hope you're having a good day, Ren. There we go. Go. I think his face come out well. Not sure on the body. I think I was too confused with my intention to work out pose very well on that. Well done, Tobe. Proud of you. So let's see what we've done so far.
It's such a blur thing.
Busy, but it's okay. Keep on going. Just keep swimming. Lady and koala face, Roman guy, beastly guy, bear face thing, rabbit, angry example, lady, kid, and waves. What should we do now? Do a last little rough sketch before I go. How about another kid? But this time they're saying goodbye. They're saying goodbye because this will be the last one of the stream. so not too much curve or anything. Make it so their weight is on one leg, because I might lift this one. So the weight is pretty much in the middle of their body. Up. And I might make this keep on going right down to their hand here. It'll be a small hand, little kid. And they'll wave with this one. Poke that foot up. I could like point the toe, but I don't want them to look that in control of it kind of thing. Little feet. Bump, bump. Hello from the waiting room. You're okay, Yoda. Plan this out. Quite skinny arms. We're about to go for a walk. That's fine. We're about to go for a walk.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a nice pose. Let's give her an outfit.
Are you okay with like a just us walk first and then take them out later?
Of course.
She's a bit sore today.
Be like
Take
that.
them for a short one.
I would love that. So let's make her head upturn slightly. She's happy and she's got her mouth open. Oh, I see about what you were mentioning. Yeah, I hope they find something. Let's give her a nice big dress, shall we? Big old summer dress. I think it wouldn't actually make it so that it goes against that. We can keep some of that shape. So that fabric kept on going once her leg popped up. Make it like a pinafore. Even just like this. Yeah, we'll make it like a pinafore. Why not? Put a T. Do her face. Good. I'm glad that you've got something that can help it, my dear. Hope's got oral pain, which is always the worst. Start with eyes, shall we? Whoa, I can't draw when you're shaking my arm and shoulders. Sorry. It's really nice.
Someone's built a really tall rock pile.
It's quite funny. So at the moment, because Guernsey's in a lockdown, and there's a lot of coast here. Families have gotten into the habit of creating little rock piles on the beach, and there was actually a news article saying, "Please don't make as many rock piles because it's a health and safety hazard." It was amusing, especially because the rock piles are about 2 feet. Make this go up like this so that I can bring that cheek. Like this. Might even affect both. It's like that. Why were they making rock piles? I don't know, because they felt like it.
It's like a tradition.
It's just like, is there a bit of a tradition?
Yeah, I don't exactly.
Yeah, it's just been, there's been a lot of people doing it. But yeah, Toba, who is from here, apparently said that it's a
Oh, unrelated. The Top Secret doing online shows to keep it.
Oh my god, yes.
So if you want to get some tickets, we could.
I would love that.
Like 8 p.m. and tomorrow.
Top Secret Comedy Club is a comedy club that we used to go to in London.
A mainstay.
And not only that, but a mainstay of us, really.
Yeah,
we loved it.
Since they opened.
Yeah, and it really was tiny when we first went, and it's always got absolute gems there. Like a lot of big comedians do their warm-up gigs there and such.
They also support people practicing and learning as well. So if you are doing stand-up, trying to learn and develop your skills, they're one of the places that will help. Honestly,
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I once, I think it was 2 birthdays ago. No, it might have actually been last year.
It was 2.
No, it's 2 because last year would have been lockdown. I took Toba for his birthday, and there was like one of the TV comedians here, Ivor something.
Ivor Graham was one of them.
Ivor Graham, and that was fantastic.
I can't remember his name, and I'm gonna feel bad because it's certainly not his best work. But Up Your Viva advert guy.
I don't know. Oh, he was so good at MCing.
Absolutely.
Was that the one making
really
lots of 420 jokes?
It was. He was also. I recognise this guy because we went to get some food from Itsu beforehand, and I recognised the person sitting, and he was writing notes for his comedy.
Oh, I love that.
I was like, "Why do I recognise you? Where are you from?" And then we sat down, and he started MCing. I'm like, now I know you.
I know you, and not only from eating sushi next to us.
But he's an excellent comedian, absolutely really creative writer. If you ever get a chance to watch his shows, do. I'm gonna.
Well, we don't live in London anymore, to be honest. But when we used to go, we used to love it, and it was great fun.
Eric Lampert, his name.
Eric Lampert.
He's absolutely amazing.
Let me get rid of some of these body lines. She isn't wearing a chiffon dress. I like this girl. She's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's probably the best MC I've ever seen, I'll be honest with you, at a comedy. He was really good at like rolling with all of the puns, keeping everyone engaged, even in the act.
Yeah.
Really good.
Our beaches are sandy.
Yeah.
It's just that there's also a lot of like rock areas and rock pools and stuff. I also don't really get on with like pebbly beaches. I like beaches that you can, you know, feel it under your feet and then get really annoyed that it's on your feet. Would you like to go? So sorry, I'm taking.
No, I still.
Okay, tell me when. Don't let me hold us up by getting into this.
Give me 2 more minutes and then just put it right. Oh, my goodness me.
Hello there, Klaus. And yeah, she does have a joyful. been a really good drawing session. I've never heard of it either. It tends to be like the larger slabs kind of thing, or just stacked on top of each other. Not sure what the purpose is. Let's neaten this up a bit. I quite like. Might even lay down some colour. Some do it for meditation. I can imagine that, getting the balance to it. Definitely. I understand. Especially if inner ones where you really need to get that balance right. Me drawing right now is a meditative practice. I feel like that would go down. Oh, this isn't black. Add some colour. Really rough because she's really rough. I think I'll do more of these streams. It's been really enjoyable, and I haven't sat down and just drawn anything for a little while. We were quite see here. How wispy it looks, like it's all still kind of sort of baby hair. Are you going to give Bye Girl a name? I don't know. You're welcome. Yeah. It looks maybe like a Sophie. Emily. Or a green. Actually, I'm going to take this. See what this gives us. Nice blue. Opposite of her hair colour. Keep it the same hue. I want to keep it quite light. T-shirt. Saturated. And I feel like she would have some grass stains on these. Maybe not green. Been playing outside. Grass stain. Exactly. And having a good old day. There you go. There's some running around, got some redness to her cheek. It's good, cute. The tips of her ears. Okay. Yeah. I did used to play in the mud outside and make little sand castles, but not out of sand. I probably definitely wasn't the neatest of kids. There we go. Give her some maybe redness, fingertips, the elbows. With the eyes, by the way, don't always go straight to white. Illustrating a kid's book. So when I first got into out of university, I was hired to draw. I did all of the art for it. I'm not sure what happened in life the year. Finished it all. They just kind of disappeared. I think that I don't know if it's so it was about a dog called Bentley, Great Dane, one of the biggest ones in the world. He used to be a therapy dog, and they were going to make a kids book for it, and the proceeds would go towards certain things, and this dog was really getting quite, I guess, famous. Like endorsements from PetSmart and did art for that. And then one day the guy just kind of stopped answering, and I didn't see anything on them online and stuff. I'm hoping the dog's okay. Good about them. So I have illustrated a kid's book, but it never sadly came to fruition. I have thought about it. I've also thought about doing a kids show, and when I say thought about it, it was quite serious considering, where I'd potentially be a live action character, and then I would have a sidekick or someone that the kids could relate to more, because it's like more of a childlike character, but they're animated, and we teach about certain things and. My voice keeps dropping out. I think it's because I'm mumbling. Probably a voice gate thing on it.
last week.
It's because I'm mumbling too much. I'm getting too calm.
You're very close to the mic, which is an issue.
I just came close to the mic. Is this better? I caught most of what you said. Yeah, it's just that I have thought about doing that. Absolutely. It's no biggie. I learned from it. It was one of my first clients way back when, so I learned a decent amount from that. Like things like how to contracts, how to create them myself, how to just be a bit more professional. Delivery of big projects. I learned a lot. It's a shame. And I'm more concerned about hopefully they're good on their end. And I still got to draw, and any thing is, when you're an artist, there's always projects that don't go anywhere. Yeah, like there are games that will never get released. There are shows that will never get finished. There are, but as a professional artist, you've got to learn not to be precious about it, and the thing you take from it is, as long as you're getting paid, if you learned from it, if you've developed your skill, that is a good takeaway.
Really good takeaways though?
A good takeaway is pizza. A good takeaway that's only Guernsey specific, that's my favourite one here, is something called bean jar. Vegan bean jar. So in Guernsey we have a dish here called bean jar, and the non-vegan one is abhorrent. It's fermented pig's trotters and beans that are left under the stairs for days. That's the tradition. But the vegan one is just a really like umami, salty, kind of tasty bean and either seitan or tempeh mixture. And it tastes kind of like meat pie filling.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Good news, there are currently only COVID and 0 new ones in the place.
Amazing.
So it's looking promising.
Hell yeah.
Week.
Yeah, pig's trotter is a pig's foot, Amanda. Sorry, pardon?
Stage 2 with 2 weeks.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Doesn't guarantee it, but that tends to
That's fantastic. Yeah, pig's feet, which is... Ooh. Doesn't sound that pleasing. It tastes really good. No, I mean, like he just, Klaus was saying, the vegan one doesn't. It tastes better than I can describe it, really. I was skeptical too, because it sounds pretty mundane. But damn. Damn. It's tasty. It's pretty much the only takeout I would really get here. Oh, I bought you Senna rolls, by the way.
Oh.
You're welcome. Senna rolls is a bakery here, and they make... Senna is a bakery, yeah, and they make amazing bread. It's like sweet and terrible. Terrible. Like tear, you can tear it nicely. It's not terrible.
Trees out.
Oh, we gotta go out. We gotta go out in that.
Yeah. Bring a light jump. Oh, thank God for
Let's add some. Let's add some like just some light coming through her hair. Finn and Tova getting impatient.
Finn doesn't care.
Finn doesn't care.
He's really sore. His hip took we were out for an hour and a half, and he's just happy.
Yeah, he's recovering from yesterday's long walk.
He does have probably a degenerative hip arthropathy. Not got it fully diagnosed. We're going to take him to the vet soon. He's had it his whole life. Just have to. We kind of got a way of managing his capacity, but he's a dog. Likes to play.
Yeah,
so
we have to manage the capacity for him. Like,
can't stop him from enjoying life.
He will be limping.
You have to minimize his sprints.
Like even if he's like limping around, he will. If we bring out the ball or something, he will sprint.
Yeah. Nothing.
And then it's just like we need to stop him for him a lot of the time.
When we're out and about, he won't show pain until he can't run anymore. Like,
yeah.
He'll just beg and beg for play over and over again.
Pretty much.
Sometimes we won't even notice that he's been in pain until we get home and he
And
struggles
we're like,
to get
oh,
to the couch.
Finn, sweetheart.
Like, my leg. Like,
Finn, sweetheart. You silly bugger.
He's a very resilient dog and he loves doing things. He's not good at moderating his exposure activity.
No.
The wonderful
really
thing is in summer, we have the best rehab tool in the world for a dog, which is the beach.
Yes. During the summer, we take him swimming nearly every day.
Seriously, his hip rehab last year was impeccable. Not last year, must have been the year before.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing. Welcome to 2020 on that one.
Yeah, the year before, we came to the island with him having a really bad hip. And we took him swimming almost every day. We made him just do laps of the beach, just in the water.
Yeah, on the water, yeah.
And that was it. And then by the end of it, like, he could go running again without him having huge amounts of pain. He was so good.
Swimming is fantastic for him. So good.
Because it's effort, but without the impact, without the risk of twisting your hip. You know, all the things that is low risk. It's lovely.
Absolutely. And it's the best. Or we just stand on a rock, either side of a certain like body of water. Like me and Tobe will go either side, and then he'll swim between us, kind of thing. Like Piggy in the middle of that game. Yeah. Good times. I love that. I love taking him swimming. There we go. There's the. Hang on. It's annoying me that this is quite so black. There we go. She's done, I think. So here is our stream worth of sketches. She looks like a Haley, huh? There we go. Okay. Got a ladybug. Where? Not sure where you saw the ladybug, but oh, you mean here? That's an angry bunny. All right then, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be back at the weekend. I'm not sure what I've got planned for a stream weekend. I'll have a think. Could even just be on the yeah, just have some fun.
Ooh, have I been paid?
Alright. Take care, guys, and thank you, Captain Carrot, for the donation. Yeah.
People.